287, northeastern parts of Potter County. You need to be getting to your place of shelter immediately. It looks like we have another thunderstorm warning.
Chris, we're talking about 2-inch diameter hailstones now possible on the south side of Amarillo. So again, the hailstones are getting up to the size of hen eggs. So again, for our friends in the south side of Amarillo, you need to be in your place of safety. Stay away from the windows because the walls or the stones could bounce and break out the windows. But again, we are issuing a severe thunderstorm warning for Bishop Hills. The National Weather Service is. Again, possibly hen egg size hail possible for Potter and Randall counties. This runs until 5:15. So a brand new severe thunderstorm warning for Amarillo proper. It's been pouring down rain right here in downtown, and Chris continues to follow the storm to the north of us. Chris, go ahead.
Okay, John. So, yeah, again, the severe thunderstorm warning in effect. So we're talking about 2-inch size hail on the south side of Amarillo. And do a quick check with the National Weather Service here. So the brand new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Potter and Randall counties. 2-inch size hail. It's the size of hen eggs or chicken eggs, if you will. And again, that's mainly looking at the south side of Amarillo. Also, another thunderstorm warning in effect for the area south of Umbarger for the possibility of golf ball size hail. This is from the National Weather Service just about 5 minutes ago. So the let's see, we have that warning actually in effect. We'll do a quick check, and here we go. So this is the this has been increased. So we have a thunderstorm warning in effect, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for western Potter County until 4:45. Now for baseball size hail. If I'm seeing this correctly, we're getting the possibility of baseball-sized hail, 2 3/4 of an inch in diameter, west of Amarillo, 13 miles northwest of Amarillo. So this thunderstorm now we'll put the cursor on so you can see what I'm talking about. This core right here, that one, we're talking about the possibility of baseball-sized hail falling as of right now. John?
Okay, thank you very much, Chris. So active weather across the area. We do have one of our photographers, our photojournalist, Ruben, is on scene, and he is showing us some video from on the southwest side of Amarillo. Ruben Flores. Let's take a look at the video, and right there, they are traveling along the loop, it looks like, and they're on I-27, excuse me, and moving to the north. Lots of rain falling on the south side of Amarillo as far as hail. Any confirmation of hail that you know of, Devin? Okay. Okay, Crystal Martinez, John Harris here. Give us an idea of what you're seeing and where you are.
Hi, John. We are traveling down I-27 towards the south side of it, and as right now you can probably see it's not as heavy as when we first started driving. We did get pounded by a lot of heavy rain, and there was some small hail, as you can see, that's kind of stopped right now. It's kind of lifting and coming back down, if you will. So right now, as you can see, there's just a bunch of dark clouds. We have seen some lightning, quite a bit of them actually driving along.
Okay. Of course, we know these thunderstorms could very possibly become more severe than what they are, Crystal. So, again, you and Ruben, be very careful about this. By the way, we are getting confirmation that we may be talking about another tornado warning coming out for west of Perryton on Doppler radar, getting gate-to-gate share. Basically, that's an indication that a tightening up is occurring with the couplet. So we may be worried about the possibility of a tornado forming at this time. Not sure they are watching it. By the way, large hail now approaching southwest of Stinnett. We're talking 2-inch in diameter. So as Chris was saying, a chicken size hail, if you will, with this thunderstorm moving into Stinnett. So right here is the city of Borger. Stinnett, here is Highway 136 and 207. And this area is a large hail core moving into the city of Stinnett and back over toward Electric City and Borger. So this is Hutchinson County right here. And again, we are possibly seeing up to hen egg size hail with this thunderstorm as it moves across the city of Stinnett and possibly over to Electric City and Borger. Chris?
Okay, John, just want to update. From the National Weather Service in Lubbock, we have a tornado warning in effect for Castro, Hale, Swisher counties until 5 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located 10 miles to the east of Hart and moving north at 45 miles per hour. So we have tornado warnings in the northern part of the panhandle. We have some to the south, and of course those just to the north of Amarillo as well. John?
Yeah, Chris, go ahead and go down to that warning for our friends down in Castro County. And let's give an idea of what we have so many polygons on here, it looks like spaghetti, but the red polygons indicate indicate tornado warnings, and this is what we're concerned about. A brand new tornado warning coming out from Lubbock for Castro, Hale, and Swisher counties. This runs until 5 p.m. A humongous supercell thunderstorm moving off to the northeast toward Tulia. You folks in Tulia, get ready to go to your place of safety at this time. The same for our friends in Crest. Possible tornado forming at this time, along with large hail, possibly to the size of baseballs. As this thunderstorm makes its way over toward the city of Tulia, it is now into southern Swisher County and making its way to the northeast. So next in line would be the city of Tulia. Forward movement on this thunderstorm is, about 30 miles per hour?
Moving at 45 miles per hour, and then also weather spotters have reported a funnel cloud, so this thunderstorm may put down a tornado anytime, John.
Absolutely. So again, for our friends in Swisher County, Crest, Tulia, I-27, back out to the west of Tulia, you need to be in your place of safety at this time. A funnel cloud has been spotted. Again, a tornado warning underway at 4:39 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 10 miles east of Hart, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. So for you folks in Hart, you're on the west side of the storm, which is good news for you, but for our friends in Castro County, back over toward Tulia, this is a concern for the possibility of large hail and, again, a tornado forming at this time. Chris?
We have another warning just about to come out, a tornado warning, which will be in effect for Hutchinson County until 5:30 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Borger and moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. So we're going to step off of this storm right quick and head up for our friends in Borger. If you're listening to us in Borger, we have a brand new tornado warning for central eastern Hutchinson County until 5:30. You can see the core of this thunderstorm moving past Sanford, past Fridge, and heading over towards Borger. So heading right towards 136 at the moment. Again, I'm going to read this one more time for the National Weather Service. At just a moment ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Borger, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. So for our friends in Borger, this is your time to hunker down, get to your place of shelter, cover up from to protect yourself from debris, lowest floor of your house or your home, and to get to the centermost room of your house or your home, whether it be a closet or a bathroom, anywhere that's further away from outside walls. John?
Chris, very quickly, zoom in on that storm a little bit more. Let's go over to the Doppler velocity real quick. Let's see where the actual couplet is for our friends in Borger. So right here is the city of Borger. Chris is going over to the Doppler velocity. Oh my goodness, that is a very impressive couplet. It looks like it is passing right over the top of a town called Electric City. This is Highway 136, so Borger is right here. We have Stinnett right here underneath the banner. So it looks like the couplet of concern is going to be passing right here just to the north of Borger, too close for comfort. So anywhere from Borger north toward Electric City and through Stinnett, you need to be in your place of safety at this time. As Chris just said, go to the center of the house, lowest level, basement, cellar, storm shelter if you have one, but get away from the windows and hunker down, wait till the threat is past, pillows, blankets, towels, put on a heavy winter coat to protect yourself. Now, very quickly, let's come to Amarillo, and we do have a shot coming in from our downtown tower camera. Dan Morgan's been manning that for us, and let's take a very quick look at the downtown area from Amarillo. This is from our downtown tower camera, and we'll show you what it looks like on the north side of Amarillo. We may or may not be going to that. So again, we are concerned right now. We're watching this tornado warning right here to the north of Borger. It looks like it will be bypassing the city of Amarillo or Borger to the north. By the way, good news for our friends up in Ochiltree. The tornado warning has been canceled. So again, now we're concerned on our tornado warning for our friends over in Hutchinson County at 4:41 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Borger, moving northeast at 20. It looks like our couplet of concern is actually right over the top of Electric City. When I say the couplet of concern, that's the rotation. That's the center of rotation of where the tornado could be. So it's staying just north of the city of Borger. There you see Carolina Street. Too close for comfort. You folks in Borger need to be in your place of safety at this time. But again, it looks like the main concern will continue to be just north of the city, making its way off to the northeast into central and eastern Hutchinson County. For our friends up at Stinnett, right now you're just north of the center of circulation, but we are definitely watching it for you. By the way, new information coming in from Mark Fox, the meteorologist in charge at the Weather Service. He's saying a most impressive hook of the day so far is just north of Borger, with the circulation moving between the plants and the city. The plants meaning around Electric City and north of Borger. And again, movement is to the northeast and should stay south of Stinnett. So the good news is, if we have good news, it looks like the center of circulation is staying north of Borger and south of Stinnett. It's going to basically cut a path right between the two cities and move into eastern Hutchinson County. Now, this is a tornado warning, and this is basically radar indicated. It's not necessarily meaning the tornado's on the ground, but we are watching it for you. And right there it is. I tell you what, that is a very impressive circulation. There may be possibly a tornado trying to reach the ground as we speak. Looks like we have some added information coming in from our Doppler couplet, so we may be seeing something actually on the ground. Again, if you live along Highway 207 north of Borger, south of Stinnett, you need to be in your place of safety at this time for a possible tornado. Again, if we don't have a tornado on the ground, we more than probably have a funnel cloud. And again, you want to be in your place of safety, center of the house, lowest level, away from the outside walls, away from windows. If you have a basement cellar, best place to be. By the way, getting back to Amarillo very quickly, reports 6 miles north of Canyon of hail to the size of quarters. So that's 1-inch diameter hailstones. But again, this is the dangerous part right here. This is the storm that we're very concerned about for our friends to the north of Borger and Electric City, south of Stinnett. That's the good news. It looks like the path of circulation may basically split the difference between Borger and Stinnett as it moves into eastern Hutchinson County. But if you live to the northeast of Borger, if you live east of Electric City, if you live east of Stinnett, be very wary of this storm. I imagine it's hanging close to the ground, and I imagine it's hard to see, but there may very possibly be a tornado right here on the ground at this time, moving off to the northeast. For our friends in Borger, Hutchinson County, Stinnett, please be in your place of safety at this time. Get away from the windows. Don't be outside trying to find the tornado. Be in your place of safety. I know that we have our storm spotters out there watching it for us. Chris?
We continue on with the tornado warning in effect for Hutchinson County, and of course that storm is moving out towards the northeast. You can see